This is KozMcKev, Planetary Persuader for July 10th, 2020. Okay. The year we'll be talking about in hindsight forever. Oh boy, yeah. When you millennials become grandparents, they're like, yeah, well, I'll tell you. Back there in 2020. Okay, so looking at the sky right now, I'd see the moon in the constellation of Aquarius going into Pisces, so that would be the lunar mansion known as Purva Bhadrapada or Purva Bhadra. It's like the funeral cot, and I think it's like 3/4 in sidereal Aquarius, 1/4 in Pisces. So, I mean, later on today we're going to be in Pisces in both systems. I think by the evening it'll probably move over into Taurus shadow, which is more Saturn ruled, but it's actually not quite as intense as Purva Bhadrapada. But, you know, there's that Jupiter. It's ruled by Jupiter. And its ruling deity is a Jacopada. It's like this, like the dancing Shiva. There's a happiness. There's this release. But there's a lot of combustion, and it's associated with heat for some reason. You know, I think over in, like in Mexico or India, you know, springtime can be really hot, and March can be really hot, and you know, and when planet moves through, so you know, moon's in Pisces in Western astrology today, with Neptune. Mars is now in Aries, but moon's going to meet up with Mars this week, and you know, it's a week of combustion. I mean, here's the good news: is that Mercury goes direct. Okay, so we got Mercury direct, 1:26 a.m. West Coast time, July 12th, and that is also my mama turning 85. So, happy birthday, Patty Durkin. You know, your sons love you, especially the oldest surviving member of the tribe. Here we are, you know, in that place of wanting renewal, and starting with Aries, you know, what gives. So I'll say it. Greetings, Aries. Mars brings impulse. We want to be independent. We want to do things without help, you know. Also, it's like it's good for me to say the prayer to the planet before I even do this, you know, which is Om Brahma Merastra Paran Takare Banu Shashi Bhumish Suto Buddha Shah Guru Shah Shani Rahu Shoot Shani Rahu Keteva Sarve Graha Shanti Kara Bhavantu. All planets be peaceful. You know, that's basically what prayer is. It's saying Brahma, Shiva, Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva. You've given us these planets, you know, basically. Banu, another name for the sun. Shashi, the name for the moon. Bhumisuto, name for Mars. Budasha, Mercury. Gurusha, Jupiter. Shukra, Venus. Shani, Saturn. Rahu, Ketu, North Node, South Node. May all these planets, these grabbers, be peaceful, you know, and that's what we want for you this week. You got a lot of career stuff going on. Moon's going to enter into your first house tonight, and you know, there's a lot of impulsive energy out there. So I'd say just keep everything chill. You know, moon's shrinking. You know, you know, we're just finishing up on old business. Really, Mercury's still retrograde till Sunday. Let's all just stay chill. Okay. Greetings, Taurus. Welcome to your horoscope. Okay. So, for Taurus, we're taking ourselves into a place of poetry, reflection, working with our hands, seeing siblings, short trips, discovering our environment. And, things haven't been that stable. If you're born in early May, late April, you're probably feeling it. The Uranus, yeah, what's up? And, there's this kind of feeling this weekend like, karma's kind of heavy, but, we're going to get a moon in Taurus this week, I'm telling you. Yeah, we're going to get moon in Taurus on Monday at 10:34 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time, and Tuesday and all day Wednesday we'll have that moon in Taurus, so that's going to be good. It's going to be a lot of week with your influence, and Cancer's like a sibling or a friend. There's a good relationship between Taurus and Cancer. Moon's exalted in Taurus, so there is this, there's this interplay. No, Venus isn't that great in Cancer. I wish it was, but yeah, it might be for some people. It might work for me. I don't know. Anyhow, greetings, Gemini. Welcome to your horoscope. Venus in the first house. Oh, we love, and Venus moving direct. It seems like your love life's moving forward. There's also Rahu, who's the Asura, the demon, the head of the snake, the north node of the moon. So there's this element of like, you want to do things differently this time, but, too much is never enough. Sometimes Rahu tries to convince us of things that are wrong to do them anyway. And Gemini, you got a reputation with this kind of thing. We're not new to this game. And it's just, people are interesting. That's all I can say. I mean, you can make money in this cycle. This could be a financially prosperous time for you. Or you'll be making ideas about making money. But I just see with like Mercury going direct this week, Sunday morning, that's not that long. It's a couple days. You wake up refreshed. And, you're moving forward with all your projects and ideas. Certainly by the new moon, the next new moon, things will feel much more awakened and alive. And so I would just, trust my intuition, avoid crazy gatherings, realize that you're going through a lot of transformation and change, and you have a lot of pressure on you publicly. Okay. Well, hello, Cancer, and welcome to your horoscope. I mean, there's no full or new moon this week. The moon's waning, and so today's probably a good day within Pisces, especially if you're a mid-July or later July born Cancer. There's good aspects for you guys today. And there's an element of empathy. And Venus and North Node are in 12th house. But, eventually, by next month, Venus is going to, get over into your first house. And, ooh la la. And then there's like that whole Mercury confusion. That clears up this week. Mercury goes direct in Cancer. It'll be like Cancer has the answer this week, or the answer to Cancer. Moon children, yes, I know. And then relationship shifts, I mean, they're still there, but you're doing better with them. You're making better decisions, and something beautiful's happening, even with your partnerships. Well, greetings, Leo, and welcome to your horoscope. Okay. All right. I gave you a lot of time last week, I know. Let's see. Well, it's still working on those health issues, being consistent with them. Moon's going to be, in a good place this weekend for kind of travel or trips. I know it's that kind of holiday weekend thing, and it's been rough to go into the summer without the kind of socializing aspects we were famous for and like. But it's really important we get through this stuff too, as quickly as possible. And that might mean wearing a mask and social distancing until it's over, and then it'll be over. North Node and Venus, in the 11th house. It's a good time, just if you're careful about it. Rahu likes masks. North Node likes masks. Put a mask on the face. It's good, It'll be a masquerade party of sorts, I guess. Boy in the plastic bubble theme, I don't know. Something's got to work. And it's like I said, you got to lay low. Sun's in the 12th house. It's still there. And it's actually, in the sidereal zodiac, we're going to have, the sun in actual Cancer on the 17th, by the 17th, if not the 16th. So, the 16th, and then things won't be quite as wonky for you even then. Okay. Hello, Virgo. Hello, Virgo. Okay, so Mercury retrograde over with on Sunday. Yay! Moon will be in Aries. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Well, in the heat in summer, a lot of times I've seen tempers get a little flared up in Moon in Aries. So I would just, keep it all in check. You have a lot of great creative ideas right now. And we're starting Friday kind of sweet. Like, it's a sweet partnership loving kind of Friday. And you're moving forward, in what you need to do. Well, that's important. And you're not going to make plans for yourself so much. You're just going to go along with what family wants to do, or whoever your party in charge of the party is. That's just the way it works. And the nice thing, though, is like you bring that beauty with your artistic creativity. That's being seen. And you're staying away from blame, and yeah, wealth and money's coming to you. All right. Greetings, Libra. Welcome to your horoscope. Okay. It's, it's a lot of partnership stuff. It's kind of like we've returned to Kalsapra Yoga in a lot of ways, and that all the planets, or something like that, most of the planets are all in the signs between Capricorn and Cancer this week. So, if things seem kind of weird and off balance, boy, this is when we need Libra more than ever. We don't have any planets in Libra right now. If we did, it really help. It'd give us a whole handle on the situation. Now, I know it's too much pressure to put on you this week. I understand that. Where's Venus? Venus in the 9th house with North Node, with Rahu, which, but it's the house of the guru. It's the house of your father's best wisdom. And it's a place for vacations and ashrams and spiritual places. Place to make a change. Move forward with yourself. That's going to help. And it's really nice to see. Watch the parade, Let other people do their thing. You don't have to worry about it. Keep peace. You can just say, well, I imagine it must be hard to feel that way. Yeah, I don't know. Something. Diffuse it. Try not to be disingenuous. All right. Greetings, Scorpio. Welcome to your horoscope. That Mars and Aries. It's like, you're a little more patient, okay, than Aries, because you're a fixed sign. So, you know, you're impatient. You know the Mars thing with your Mars-Pluto gig happening, but it's, you're more like, well, it's got to be really, really big to make me move and want to go from what I'm doing. I think one of the things you're doing, though, is like trying to get your house more organized, maybe, your workspace more organized, do better with that, and physically staying fit, you know, getting in even better shape. So you can enjoy your sexy Scorpio self. I know that's what you want. Um, you've got Mercury in the ninth house, so you know there's pearls of wisdom coming to you. You're learning a lot, you know, and with Mercury going direct, you'll be able to share and apply some of this wisdom. It's also a good time for vacations and ashrams and travel and things like that. So, I mean, I would do that and help other people. You know, pay attention to making good karma right now. That'll go so far. Well, greetings, Sagittarius. Welcome to your horoscope. I hope it's not as intense and all as it was last week. Anyhow, Jupiter in second house. Saturn's there too. They're kind of like the wisest planets in the zodiac. But Saturn is more of a disciplinarian, and being sort of a offbeat and at times disheveled bohemian, I really fear discipline somehow, especially punishment. There's sometimes Saturn can come off as a punisher, but he's also the rewarder. If you discipline yourself well, and you stop thinking about yourself and think about others and help them, Saturn will respond positively and say, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Do it. I'm going to do something nice for you. That's how it works. I didn't need a reminder of that myself, is that we're not just doing it for ourselves. We're disciplining ourselves for others. Okay, so, and that's, you know, that's where some of the money is right now. You have a lot of money issues this time of year. A lot of Sagittarius I know love festivals, and some of them made money and life on it, and there's, you know, they need that unemployment check now. Things are rough, you know, and a lot of them are, you know, free agents. They don't want to pay taxes to the man, you know. Well, I'll tell you what, you know, you have to do it sometimes. Things will get better, you know, your relationships could get better, but, you know, at the same time, you got to fight against insincerity at every level. Well, greetings, Capricorn. Welcome to your horoscope. So, how does it feel to have Capricorn back in your first house again? I mean, you know, Capricorn, Saturn back in the first house with Capricorn. I mean, it's kind of like this homecoming. You know, it was just in the Aquarius there briefly, and it's like, oh my God, they're going doing weird things. Things to shock us. You know, and it's like, yeah, I get it. You know, there's lessons. There's some narrow lessons out there. Some important lessons that need to be talked about to other people too, and that people are accountable for. Like, there's a horrific past of injustice. It's often refrained in race. At the core, it's poverty and economic inequality, and it's sad. And so, you know, at this time, you know, you're about making justice, making things more fair, having better relations. And you could get a grant right now to do that. Things look good for that. You're looking good to help others right now. think I've ever said that to somebody in a horoscope before, but yeah, that's how it looks like to me. You're in a good place to help others. And there's a restlessness where you might want to move, you might want to relocate, try something different. Can happen. All right. Well, greetings, Aquarius. Welcome to your horoscope. How does it feel now that you've lost Saturn? You know, Saturn was there, egging people on to get all revolutionary and radical, and now it's gone. It's back. And, I mean, a lot of ways, it's like delays. And so it's like, okay, so this is my karma to live through these times. It could be worse. Let's pray it doesn't get worse. Let's meditate and do actions that make it go away quickly. That would be the smarter thing to do. And I think of like the island countries like Taiwan or New Zealand or Ireland. They've all pretty much eliminated the virus. I'm impressed. And here we are, you know. And so right now you're kind of more in this imagination forming, reinventing yourself kind of stage. Because next year is going to be a lot about you, baby. It's going to be all about you. But, you know, it's going to be more about you. And you're going to be leading the charge with something different. And let's hopefully it'll be good. You know, hopefully something that has more human connection. Maybe a little less artificial intelligence. That's what I'd like to see. Real intelligence. Yeah, I mean, having a talisman like a crystal, a stone, could be really valuable for you this time. Could see that. You're working on your health, baby. Okay. Greetings, Pisces, and welcome to your horoscope. So, I mean, Cancer time is a good time. We're starting out with Moon in your first house, so the last couple days have been all about you. And so it's a great time for swimming with the fishes. And Moon is in your first house this weekend, going, you know, into the second house as we get further tonight and into the weekend. So it's a good weekend for making money, maybe. Maybe it's a good weekend to visit family. It's a good weekend to get down to your core values. Quoting of happiness, you know. Something's making you happy right now. You're feeling like you're in your heart. Mercury going direct, it's bound to help. It's not going to hurt. Your social life, that's where some of the miracles are beginning. And so it seems like you're a really compassionate person, and you can help people in adverse social situations to feel more of a sense of connection. And so I'm hoping you do that. As you're happier with yourself, happier with your children, with life in general, may it be extended to everyone. And that means you, the viewer. So I want you to subscribe, to like it, to ring the bell, share it on one of your social media pages, and I will love you forever. See you next week.